Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, it's time to do another episode of 300 News. That's right guys, the 304 News Network, where we talk about these 304s acting an absolute fool.
Talking about whores, people! They're everywhere!
And guys, we all know these dunderheaded broads are out here getting all this plastic surgery, all these injections, right? All these BBLs. You know what I mean? And they're clipping coupons and going to all these discount doctors for the... And then, guys, they end up passing away, you know? Because some discount doctors zigs when they should zag, you know? All these discount doctors popping up in Miami. And that's, at least these are the ones staying in the United States. There's chicks going to freaking the DR, Brazil, to Turkey. Do you guys speak Turkish, right? Come on now. So guys, here we have a police officer in Miami, and she decided to go get some surgery and ended up 6 feet under. So guys, we'll get into this. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50 and 304s. That's linked in the description. Please go and check that out. Check out the playlist at the end. Join my Discord, and guys, I'm offering memberships now, so hit the join button or the link in the description, because that really helps support the channel. And let's get into this.
Who traveled to Miami from Louisiana for plastic surgery in March died just days later.
NBC6 investigative reporter Amy Viteri found she is one of dozens who have died in Miami-Dade County after cosmetic procedures in recent years.
She spoke exclusively with the woman's sister, who is sharing her loss, hoping to help others.
Look at that.
Rosa was just 26 years old and had already accomplished so much.
Very bright and promising future.
She was serving her community as a police officer in the city of New Orleans. She also served her country overseas.
She had just come back from a deployment to Kuwait as a U.S. Army reservist.
Her sister, Anamin Vasquez, says Rosa, the youngest of 5 siblings, had even bigger dreams for the future.
She wanted to work for the FBI.
Yeah, right.
So she clearly had a plan.
But Vasquez says no one in the family knew about Rosa's plans to get cosmetic surgery when she told them she was taking a birthday trip to Miami in March. According to this invoice shared by her sister, the procedure included liposuction and fat transfer injections, commonly known as BBL, short for Brazilian butt lift. It shows Rosa paid $7,500 at Prestige Plastic Surgery Clinic on Coral Way. Vasquez says Rosa told the family about the surgery 3 days later on Saturday.
You know, we had just that feeling in our guts like something is wrong. I texted her and I said, I hope you're doing okay, you're enjoying your birthday. But there was no answer back.
By the following morning on March 23rd, Rosa was dead. According to this report from the Miami-Dade medical examiner, a friend staying with her at this short-term rental discovered her unresponsive and started CPR, but it was too late.
Isn't it funny, guys? Look at these pictures of her they're showing, and then you see her in her police outfit. She looks nothing like that. This is all filters and makeup and all this, you know? Come on, man.
The cause? A pulmonary embolism from blood clots associated with cosmetic surgery. An investigator noted it's a common complication, and there were no obvious signs of neglect.
I hate that I'm here because I'm having to talk about her in the sense of her not being here.
These notes from the medical examiner's investigation detail the hours and days following Rosa's surgery. According to her friend, she complained of extreme pain at a follow-up appointment the day after the procedure.
Things took a turn Saturday.
On Saturday, at a follow-up massage appointment, her friend said she was pale with dilated pupils and her lips were purple, adding she later complained of no sensation in her legs or feet.
Look at
I've been having complications today.
Details also described in this text message Vasquez says Rosa sent to a friend that night.
Her blood pressure dropped drastically, and I did not have circulation in the feet.
Warning signs Vasquez believes could have saved her sister's life.
That's the part that we have to live with because it was unnecessary for her to die.
NBC6 Investigates has learned over the last 3.5 years, the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office has certified 25 deaths related to cosmetic surgery.
25. Look at that. All because they wanted to friggin' get some surgery instead of eating a healthier diet, exercising, right? Come on.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys thought this dunderheaded chick would have ever ended up as part of the FBI,
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Involving several different doctors and clinics.
There have been too many deaths too close together to raise a huge flag and say, wait a minute. I want her death to be, if anything, a cautionary tale for those who are thinking of having these surgeries.
The medical examiner's office ruled the manner of death an accident. We spoke to a representative from Prestige Plastic Surgery by phone who told us they did not recall Wildelis Rosa's case. They did not answer our specific questions, but said they follow all protocols for safety before and after procedures.
Look at that, guys. So they're calling it an accident. Look at this. Look at the size of this broad. And she was a cop, dude. Guys, they ruled this an accident, so I don't think that the family can sue for wrongful death, right? That's how, look at, she doesn't look anything like her picture. Guys, what a joke, right? You know, eat better, exercise, you know? But to go get a BBL and lipo and all that, why, you dunderhead? Look at that. Guys, I don't feel bad for them. And how much you want to bet these doctors? Because the BBL is actually a very safe procedure. It's just doctors have these long lines and they're cutting corners so that they can get more procedures in a shorter amount of time in the United States. And then in third world countries, they have nurses doing the procedures. They have all types of crazy stuff going on. Because it's because of the sheer amount of these chicks doing this, you know, that makes it so dangerous. Absolutely insane. Look at that, guys. She's cooked. Someone says, do not get a BBL. Someone says, insecurity is a hell of a drug. Facts. Someone says, women, love yourself. Stop all the plastic surgery. This person says to die because of vanity is just so sad. Someone says, BBLs look disgusting. Person says, they wanted to be an FBI with the BBL. Look at that. She's cooked, guys. Cooked. She was a pretty woman and didn't need surgery, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You know what I mean? Guys, what do you think? What do you think? Do you feel bad? I don't. All these chicks find these doctors on Instagram, find these doctors on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Take out a freaking payday loan. Take out the high interest loan, you know? Just to get a BBL and end up not making it until their next birthday. She probably had kids too, you know? So there go our tax dollars paying for her bastard kids. Clown world. But alright, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.